Switchback. Switchback.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World, and thanks to our friends, Season 4 has been saved, and poor Jane doesn't have to worry about the Castle of Nope anymore. Now, those that are with it and pay attention, you know that Jane is now level 9. I did a bit of the grind off camera, just for the simple fact that, well, it was getting too difficult to take her on any adventures, and that's kind of part of the problem. And if you take a look at the map, not like it changed a whole heck of a lot, but some of them are more within realm of what we can actually do. Like I can do the blues and I can do the whites. That makes sense. Reds are still going to be out. That's going to be for a little while. But we're going to do this entire biome. I'm going to work the entire thing out. Just for the simple fact that I want to be able to do it. So we are going to head down towards the Crodara city and see whatever adventures we can get there. See maybe we can get to level 10. That is my goal for today. Potentially, hopefully. Oh dear Lord, I hope so. Hope everyone is enjoying themselves. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wednesday. Oh, and this is possibly going to go up late today. I had a rough week with work and everything else. So why am I fighting a raccoon? What the heck is wrong with me? Of course, why would I even think that a raccoon would be impervious to my Rivet? Take him out. There we go. Wow, I'll take the 12 XP though. Yeah, it's just been a crazy week. Crazy week with work. What happened at work, I don't know if I've even mentioned it. I've been so exhausted. Is two of the guys that I work with are on vacation currently, and somebody else decided, and I don't know why, but to leave without telling anybody. So we were at a skeleton crew to begin with, and now we are beyond skeleton. One of the guys on vacation comes back, I think Friday this week, so we should be okay. But it still means that I'm working a ton anyway, just how things work. So. And with Super Bowl coming up, I don't have options of taking time off and trying to catch up. So that's okay. But with the extra influx of cash, I actually purchased myself new components for a new computer system for Rivet. Yeah. I didn't go too crazy. Well, I did go a little crazy, but not insane crazy. You know. I got a bunch of higher end components, but I didn't go like how do I put this? Words are not coming to me yet today. I ended up going Intel for my motherboard, or for my chipset, I should say. I've been using AMD for ages, just because I find that even though they're inexpensive, they work for me, so that was good. But I've been noticing that I've been having some problems in games. And the newer games are taxing it a lot more than I was expecting. And I've been noticing also, because of doing the rendering and everything else, that AMD is just not quite cutting it for me. So I decided to suck it up and buy myself an Intel rig. So I'm making it all myself again, because that's what I do. So I ended up getting it's a new Skylake processor. It's the i5 K66, or sorry, the 6600K, which is a 3.5 gigahertz quad core processor. And I know people are going to go, why didn't you go i7? For gaming and doing what I do, I don't really see the need to go to i7 yet. I looked at it. I did. I mean, I spent the better part of 2 months now piecing together and putting together what I wanted for a computer system. And i5 for what I do is kind of perfect. So I decided that that's the direction I'm going to go. Doing water cooling for the CPU as well. Nothing crazy with that. It's not. Why am I shooting a snout beetle? Sorry about that, guys. Holy crow, snout beetle. Yeah, I program in the background decided it was going to update and drop my screen down. So that was smart. So anyway, why am I dying? Rivet. Pay attention to what you're doing and stop with the snout beetle fighting. Oh, Fluffy's dead. Well, I'm going to kill this snout beetle. So anyway, yeah, i5 instead of the i7 because for what I do for gaming, I really don't see the need for i7. The hyper-threading and everything would have been nice, but that would be if I was doing a lot more of the rendering and stuff on my new system. But what I'm going to do is take my current system and make that into my render machine. And I'm also going to use it to basically start up some little servers for Minecrafting and that kind of stuff for my friends. And I'm even going to make a private Cube World server for the group. And again, before anybody asks, when I make the server, no, it's not going to be public. As I said, it's going to be private. In order to do it, I have to give up my IP address, and I'm just not comfortable having that out there at all. Not because of anybody that would be watching my channel, any of the fans or anything like that. It's just that there's nefarious folk out there. And the last thing I need is somebody to get a hold of my IP address and give me all kinds of grief and trouble. And it's just, that's how I am. I'm a cautious person. Always have been, always will be. Now, are we getting close to said boss? Maybe. Yeah, so back to the system. So yeah, it's an i5 6600K that I'm going to be overclocking probably to 4.2 to 4.4 because of the water cooling. It's just, I'm getting a Corsair, I think it's an H50, which is an all-in-one unit. So it's like the regular CPU fan type of thing, but instead of having a great big contraption over it, it just has a mounting fan that goes outside, which is cool. I'm looking forward to having that, by all means. What else did I get? DDR4 RAM. I'm getting 16 gigs for that. Ended up getting an ASRock 6. What is it? ASRock Extreme 7 Plus motherboard. And that was one of the biggest purchases. That was the one that I kind of sat on the fence for a long time. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go cheap on the motherboard because I really didn't care about the overclocking, or if I wanted to actually spend a bunch of money on the motherboard or not. So I ended up finding one on sale with Newegg. It came with an SSD, I think it's 250 gig SSD drive. So it kind of made it worth the while. Made sense to get it. Now let me just zoom in here, see if there is anything nearby. It don't look like it. Probably one of those random little dude bosses that hangs out, which I'll never find unless I happen to spot pink. Yeah, so anyway, with the ASRock board, it's got all the bells and whistles I could ever want. Mainly was the fact that it has a dual LAN on it. And I wanted that because of the fact of when I get back into streaming and using my server and stuff, I want to have one dedicated to an internal traffic, the other one dedicated to external traffic. So that's that. It's just got a bunch of expansions. It's future-proof for me. So if I ever decide to upgrade to an i7, the motherboard will be there to handle it. So I think it made sense for me, but there we go. As I said, we got an SSD drive for boot up. It's like 240 or 250 gig. Nothing crazy, but it's, you know, SSD makes a difference for me. You know, the way that boots up, and I can run a couple of different games on that. Ooh, jerk face. Yeah, so I could run a couple of different games on the C drive, or on the main drive, and not have to worry about it so much. Listen, jerk. Get away from me. You know what I haven't done? I just realized, being silly the way I am. Duh. Let's update our stuff. I kept all of my skills because I won't do that on camera with you guys. So we're going to do that, obviously, get that learned up. Retreat. Once that gets there. Wow. Cooldown sucks. I'll just do that. Now what I want to do is the pet riding next. Actually, cancel that. Being smart here. I'm just going to do the bare minimum. Let's see. Now I've got 16. Next point I can put into pet riding. And that should give me everything. And it's not like the special abilities are going to be doing a whole lot. So let's check out what that one does. 3. Really? I get run like the wind. Look. That's kind of cool, though. That is kind of cool. I'm going to take that one. Okay. We'll see how it works in the really real world. Okay, nothing here. This is another one of those areas where nothing happens, but that looks like possible potential. But we're heading back towards the city anyway, so who cares? I'm talking computer geeky stuff today. Ha ha ha. And I don't get enough chance to do that. Yeah, so the components have all been ordered. I did not order a new video card. The one I've got is decent enough, and I want to see how much of my limitations have been with the video card or with the current CPU and everything that's on there. Because I'm not quite getting the frames that I was expecting on this one. And I was limiting that to the fact that, you know, I don't necessarily trust all the reviews and all the benchmark things that happen out there. I mean, it works. It handles most everything I've thrown at it. So I mean, I don't dislike the video card at all. And I'll probably wait until this summer before I jump on another video card and see what NVIDIA and ATI offers after, I think it's usually around May or so that they either announce or release things. So that might be what I will do. And if I'll jump on a new one or not will depend on what comes out at that point. Hey, listen, Biter, I wasn't bothering you. Okay, that's interesting. And I'll do the 3. Boom. Fluffy, you are the slowest of anybody. But this Biter just does not take the hint at all. Ever. Listen, Biter. There's a fluffy bunny over here, and he's not going to like it. I got to take a potion. What is that little guy? Oh, little Scottish Terrier. There, sick him. Oh, great. Now I've earthed the little Scottish Terrier. Oh, that actually finally connected. Thank God. Okay, we'll try it. There we go. What did I get? A scratched wood boomerang. Plus 34, though. Yeah, that's a little bit above me. Yeah, I need to get new weapons. That's the other thing I do whenever I do that off-camera stuff. I never collect any of the weapons and stuff that I see. It's just about the grind to upgrade. So we'll find something here, and then we'll upgrade our weapons, because I'm sure that's part of the problem that I'm running into is the fact that my weapons are not quite up to snuff. Yeah, so new computer has been ordered. Parts should arrive sometime in the next week or so, and then the build happens, and that's going to be fun. And all the testing and all that kind of crap. So, yeah, not huge changes for what you guys will see, but huge changes for what I'll be able to do. Because of getting the new system, I will be able to do a recording and render type of schedule, so I can be more efficient with what I do. So when I do have my days off, I can actually do batch recordings like I've been wanting to. The problem has been the fact that I can do a couple of them, and then I have to render and get stuff out. And that's just been kind of like you wait from when you start your editing process to once the video is rendered, depending on the size and the length of it. It can take up to an hour and a half per video, and that's where things get a little because then you kind of lose your motivation and your steam for recording, and it's hard to get that all back. Now where this has just been okay, see, there's a dude over there. Oh, and I could have seen it right over there. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, yeah, so you kind of lose steam on the recording aspect, and because I tend to record things the same day and put them out, it makes it a little bit more difficult to do that. So now when I get a new system, I can record, transfer everything over to the other computer, get it to start rendering, and then continue on my merry way with the recordings and such. And that's going to be, I think it should be a lot more efficient for me, and that's my thoughts. It's my take on it, and that's what I am hoping. So there. As for anything else, I did start up a new series, not on my channel, so that's going to be interesting. Anybody that knows any of my shenanigan type of videos, I have a good friend, Orgeron Kit, and he's started up a Cube World series himself. He's part of the Face Record, so he's been jumping in a couple of those ones. He's got his little dwarf dude, and he started up a single player series with them, and it's more role play. So he's asked me to help out. So yesterday I recorded 4 episodes with him, and I had a blast. All in character. So Armoutime is making an appearance in somebody else's game, which is going to be a lot of fun for me. So I don't know when that's going to come out. So you guys, I will put an update out as soon as I know. But also, if you're interested in seeing more Cube World content, check out Orgeron Kit. He's definitely trying, and I can't believe I'm trying to take on a plane runner. Come on, Fluffy, get in there. Really? Let me do this. I think a ranged attack on this guy is making more sense than anything else. Oh, I wish I could just shoot a lot faster. But I am still hitting decent, but not crazy. Whoa. That kind of hurt. Hey, you got that runny thing, the fast thing like I do, huh? It's nice. I wish I could run and shoot at the same time. That would be really slick. That's one thing I kind of wish that I could do as a ranger. There we go. Get a couple of nice shots in while he's laying on his back. I could see that happening a mile away. I did. Spam. We got him down to half. So today, this will be our adventure. Tomorrow, we'll come in and take on the castle. I mean, I'm going to check after we're done killing the planes runner or it killing us. I think it's going to be us killing it, though. Waha, because I'm going to do that. Oh, good lord. Here, take that on your butt. Suck it down, jerkhead. Suck it down. Yeah, so anyway, Orgeron Kit, single player, role-playing Cube World. And I got to play in a couple of episodes for him, so I loved it. I absolutely had a blast. I always like recording it with Kit. We do our drunk gaming, which has become fairly popular among the group. Other new news is Friday. I do a podcast every Friday. It usually gets posted up on Saturdays on the Brew Gaming Network. Anybody that doesn't know about the Brew Gaming Network, it is a collection of friends that we record and play. It was originally Minecraft, but the thought has been to play other games as well. And that's been the direction we've been doing, is doing a whole bunch of other new and different games. So, we've been doing a podcast since summer. And I've never really linked to it. I've talked about it in the past, but it's not something I've really cared much about to post, because it was... For me, it was like an outlet for me to talk and yak and hang out with friends, and I didn't really see the need for it on channel, and I don't know why. It's just a personal thing. It was stupid. But we're doing a live podcast on Friday. It'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will post a video on Friday for a reminder for everybody that we are going to do it with a link to the Brew Gaming Network's site or the YouTube channel. But yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, hang out with a bunch of goofballs, come out and check out our podcast on Friday. Oh, good lord, red +1s. Oh, well, we'll try it, right, Jane? Yeah, oh, good lord. Anyway, guys, thanks again for your continued support, and I will see you all in our next episode of Cube World. Take care. Bye-bye.
Switchback.